What a day for Nvidia. I'm so happy I sold my puts. In this video, we're going to talk about the bullish setup that's happening on Nvidia. Last time this happened, you guys are going to see, was back here on the 13th of May, and Nvidia ran 45% within 35 days. And we're going to explain in this video exactly what that setup was. Now, if you guys know, over the past couple of weeks, before I took my short-term put on Nvidia last week and had a loss, we were saying that we should be accumulating as price was pulling back into the weekly market bias. You're going to see this green tape-like indicator here. This is called the market bias, and when price is trading over it, we are always in a bull trend. So the first thing we want to do is stick to trading with the trend. That's the first thing on our trading checklist. As price is pulling back into this level, we also knew that this was an area to buy because of market structure. If we take our Fibonacci from swing low up to swing high, you're going to notice that our golden pocket, or the area where institutional buying can occur, is usually between the 0.618 and the 0.786. This is going to be when Wall Street starts to buy the dip. We bounced off of that support level, and from lows to high in just 3 weeks, price is up, yes, 44%. And this is so important to understand because while we were pulling back into this level, the sky was falling. And every single time that you look back on a chart using our strategy and you see these entries, you're going to think to yourself, oh, that was a no-brainer time to be buying Nvidia or whatever stock it is. But you have to remember, it's not a no-brainer when the world is ending or World War III is on the horizon. Like, you have to stick to your plan when everything is going to shit. And so while we pulled back, that was the most optimal time to go long. That's when I was buying ARM calls because we had the same exact situation from swing low up to swing high. This was my big play. I didn't get to play Nvidia. But going back to Nvidia, I did enter a put position last week. The reason for this is I was expecting price to bounce and push back up into the market bias and reject from there. My thought process was that price was going to reject within that level, test 97 one more time, but that didn't happen. Instead, price blew right through that level. We took our loss off the table when we closed over that higher high, and now we have nothing but bullish accumulation. So what's going to happen headed into earnings? Well, in order to get an idea of what's happening on the longer time frames, what big money is really doing, we have to zoom out. So first, I want to look at a monthly chart. If we look at this monthly chart, you're going to see that obviously we are trading near the top. But there is one thing that's showing that there's a lot of money behind this move, the BX trender. So at the bottom of your screen, when we're making higher highs on the BX trender, this is a sign that price is in a massive expansion. You can see that even though we were overbought back here, price was still expanding. It wasn't until the monthly closed with lower highs that we started to pull back before we closed with higher highs and began expanding once again. Now, of course, technical analysis aside, we have a massive fundamental reason as to why Nvidia is ripping and why Nvidia will probably continue to run. But what I want you to understand is that there was money behind each and every single one of those pushes, including this current one. If we look at the weekly chart, we also closed with a higher low last week. So if we close again this week with a higher low on the BX trender, that is our clear indication that we're going to see this push back up to the 150 target we talked about last week, and maybe even highs of $170. Now, am I going to be buying call options or taking a long position on Nvidia? Not yet. If Nvidia can reject around this range and pull back into daily market bias before earnings, then yes, I probably will. If not, I will just continue to move on since the risk versus reward is not worth it for me at this point, and I'll find another setup. Let me know what you guys think down in the description. If you want to learn this two-step trading system, you can go ahead and check out all of our courses. They're completely free. The link is in the description. The market bias is the course that goes over all of our indicators and the specific strategy. And if you want to trade with me each and every single day, you guys can get access to all my trades in our private academy. The link is in the description. I'll see you guys next time.